Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 257, we think. I'm Joe.
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, how the heck are you?
I'm disoriented. We are somewhere new.
The smell is off. The
air,
the ambiance,
the atmosphere. Everything's different.
There's different cats walking around, waiting to taunt us.
Yeah, waiting to knock all the stuff over and cause mayhem. So here we are.
We're at Lauren's house.
Yeah, welcome, guys.
Like we said last week's episode, we're gonna kind of like switch, not necessarily back and forth. Like it's not gonna be like one episode's here and next episode's back in my new place. But depending on what day of the week we record, that'll determine. So weekends, if we're recording, it's at my house. Weekdays or weeknights, like today, will be here at Lauren's house.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit for you guys. Still make it a little bit fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. Somebody forgot the sign.
I did forget the sign, but we have Howdy over there.
Howdy over here.
Howdy
backwards.
over there. It is backwards, isn't it?
It is.
Everything's backwards.
Everything's
backwards.
backwards.
Here. Yeah.
We've got a little bit of Nightmare Before Christmas, slightly cropped.
Yeah.
And
Jack
we're making
and Sally.
do. We're making do.
But Zero's visible, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, he's the most important character. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're chilling, and we're relaxed.
laid back. It's
You
nice.
can see my knees.
Ow! Put them away. Put it away. Now I'm conscious about my knees.
Yeah, well, I'm just...
There we go. Use
Pillow
one of the
over there.
5,000
Yeah,
pillows.
so many pillows.
Do you have many pillows?
Do I have many pillows?
I feel like you have 0 pillows.
I have
the 2.
so few pillows.
Do you have 1 or 2 on your bed?
On my bed, I have 4.
Okay, there we go.
But I sleep typically with 2. I've slept with 4 before, though.
I have 11 on my bed.
That's disgusting.
And that's just on my bed. And then
how do you sleep? Like,
I take them off.
No. I meant like how do you prefer to sleep?
So
like pillow wise, not like side back,
one
stomach.
pillow. I sleep with 1 pillow.
1 pillow?
But I have 11. But I sleep with 1 in the middle. This is new. I just started trying this. Gosh, like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
1 pillow in the middle.
I love changing up the way I sleep sometimes.
Yeah,
you like
I
spice it up a little bit.
Yes,
it's like rearranging your room as a kid.
It is just like changing your whole I'm gonna put the TV on this wall.
Feng shui.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have the pillow in the middle and then 2 pillows on the side of that vertical. So I almost make like a little like a U shape with
You're
them.
You're lonely, aren't you?
No, I don't cuddle them.
Okay. You just want to feel safe.
Yeah. Well, before
You're
I was
paranoid.
just sleeping. Yeah, it's more of a defense.
Yeah, you do live alone.
I have a lot. I do. Don't say that. People can attack me now.
I'll drop her address in the link below.
No. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of extra space in my bed, so I fill it with pillows.
Yeah.
And cats.
That's fair. I'll change it up, right? I will sometimes. I'm going to warn you in advance. Sometimes we're going to set our drinks down on this thing, and microphones are going to pick it up. So we're sorry. We're doing our best. But anyways, oh my god, I will switch on and off, right? If I've got the time, the energy, and the space, I will sleep with a pillow between my legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So my knees don't clack together because I'm so fucking bony.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like clackers.
Sure. Yeah.
It's my knees at night. Yeah. Did you ever have one of those toys as a kid? It was like two plastic balls that would like spin back and forth on like a stick.
No. Are you talking about with the big like drum in the middle?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm talking like this is at my grandma's house, so I don't know how old this toy was. And I just pulled this memory out of nowhere. I don't even remember how I remember this, but it was like it was like a little stick, and it would have 2 like things attached to it like this, right? So there's a stick in the middle, and there's 2 pieces of plastic attached to it like this, and they swivel freely. And on the end of those Y pieces or V pieces are little like plastic balls. Mm-hmm. And they're just like solid. So if you could get it going right, you'd have them like clacking in the front and back. If you did it wrong, they would just swing in a circle and they wouldn't make any noise. But you would like get it going really fast, and they'd be like,
yeah.
It was so much fun.
Interesting. So
I don't know.
Your knees.
That's what my knees in the middle of the night sound like. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I need to find this toy now.
Yeah,
I pulled that
we're
memory
gonna have to look
out of
that up.
literally nothing.
No clue how you can even Google that.
I don't know. My mom might know when she listens to this episode. She might know what I'm talking
She'll
about.
text me about
she'll
it.
text me about it.
I've never heard of anything like that. Whoa!
Jesus.
Yeah, my cats are young, so they have a lot of energy. So we're hoping. We're hoping that doesn't happen more.
But anyways, so I'll put a pillow between my knees, between my legs, and then I will cuddle one.
You have to think. Okay, calling me lonely, and you are just full on wrapping
it's good
yourself
for you,
anaconda style on these pillows.
Yeah, and then I will sleep usually with one or two, depending on how flat the pillows are, underneath my head. Because the whole point is to try and align my spine.
Right.
Because I'm getting up there in age.
Sure.
I don't want a messed up spine for my slumber.
Sure. I just bought new pillows.
Yeah,
actually.
isn't it the best?
I got like the cooling kind.
Yeah. Oh, good. A nice cold pillow.
Nice chilly pillow.
Yeah.
People who like warm pillows.
A chillo.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
A chillo? Is that what they're called officially,
no.
or is that just
that's
you?
Just what I
you
came up with.
Them?
Yeah.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Make a chillo.
That's copyrighted.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Chillo.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
If I ever invent a pillow that's cold forever, like it doesn't get warm,
yeah,
I'm calling it the chillo.
I'm sure that exists.
Psychotic that what? That I cuddle a pillow?
Yeah, that you are completely wrapping
Next time you go to bed tonight.
Next time I go to bed, hopefully in like 2 hours.
Put a pillow between your legs. And do you sleep on your side?
Yeah, I sleep. I do full rotation.
You're just like,
yeah.
And you sleep. Put a pillow.
Yeah, I do a full like log roll.
Do one of these.
Sure.
Right?
And then
like all the way down to the anks. You want like knees to anks. So there's no touching. Because I got bony anks too.
You stay
My
still?
ankles will clack too.
My ankles.
I got clacky knees, clacky ankles. I stay still? God no.
So
that pillow between my legs, when I wake up, it's on the floor.
Okay, so is it helping your spine if it's only for 20 minutes? While
you don't know how long it's for.
Yeah, but like, it's probably not that long.
It's probably not that long. But it helps me fall asleep, and I feel more comfortable.
Falling asleep.
Yeah.
Your body.
And sometimes I'll wake up and the pillow that I was cuddling is on the floor, and the pillow between my legs is still there.
Sure.
So it really varies, but a pillow will almost always end up on the floor.
I fight like zombie hordes in the middle of the night. I swear. I roll around.
I'm all over the place.
I starfish. I kick. It's crazy. Pillows are everywhere.
Hit people in my sleep sometimes.
Our special guests are really...
he blends into the background.
I know, he disappeared.
I, because I'll, for some reason, just, stretch, in the middle of my sleep, or in the middle of the night. Or, if I'm, starting to wake up, I'll stretch, but I'll still be asleep.
Right.
And I will just do this and then let my hands drop, and I've hit ex-girlfriends in the face.
People.
Yeah. My one ex, she knew, she was such a light sleeper that she knew when it was coming. So she would be laying there asleep. She'd feel me move.
Still,
and know that it's about to happen.
And you're just like...
And so she'd literally be like this and then catch it.
Oh,
God. She told me I never saw it because, of course, I was dead to the world.
That's insane.
And then she'd just, throw my hand back onto my body.
Do you, I push people off the bed. I slowly make my way over. I don't steal blankets.
Oh, I'm a blanket stealer.
I just make my way, over towards them and just slowly push them off.
No, I'm a
blanket
stealer.
But also my cats do that, so I blame them.
No, I will, lay down. I'm like, okay, good night. And then I go...
Yoink!
Immediately.
There's nothing more that I hate than blanket stealers.
Yeah,
I wake up, and if I have a sliver of comforter, I'm fighting you. I'm shiver.
Past couple of nights, because I'm moving out of my house.
Right.
Or have moved out of my house if you're now watching this episode. Sold my bed. But I sold the bed before I moved out. So I was like, well, this is a predicament.
Wait a minute.
I have nowhere to slumber.
Wait a damn minute.
Yeah. Gave him my pillows, gave him everything.
Why
Crazy that he wanted the pillows, by the way.
I hate... Your knee pillows are in someone else's possession.
Yeah. I wash my pillows.
Who would buy... Yeah, but who would buy,
secondhand pillows?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he wanted them. Yeah. So, but he took the bed, And then I was like, well, crap. I have nowhere to sleep.
Anything.
And so that was yesterday. That was 2 nights ago.
Okay.
And then yesterday, somebody contacted me, or was it 2 days? No, also 2 days ago. Somebody contacted me that same day and said, hey, I'll take the couches. And I was like, boom, sold, love it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll clean them for you. So Riley and I vacuumed and washed the couches, like thoroughly cleaned them.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
that was my
can't sleep on the couches now because they're wet. And also, I just don't want to like ruin them. Right.
You
like,
just cleaned them.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, where are the 2 places left for me to sleep? 3 places. An air mattress that was in my car.
Right.
The floor. Or my office chair that I always fall asleep in.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, okay, well, obvious choice, air mattress, right?
Yeah.
Didn't have the pump for it. So I was like, okay, out of the question. And then Riley was like, but also, like, if you blow that up, then you just have to pack it up the very next day. And I was like, it's a very good point.
Right.
So I was like, office chair, not that comfortable for a long night's
not
slumber.
for a full night.
So I laid my comforter out. He didn't buy the comforter. I laid the comforter.
He bought your pillows?
But not the comforter, yeah. I laid the comforter, some blankets. I've got a lot of blankets in my house.
Touche. I've got a whole bunch in there.
Yeah. The blankets, the comforter, the 2 pillows that I still had, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I like laid it out and made like a little makeshift bed on the floor in my room, and just passed out on that thing.
Oh my God.
Now I did make the mistake of sleeping on my side. Oh, he was fine. He doesn't give a shit.
I don't know if he like bothered you because you were on the floor.
Oh no, he fell asleep faster than I did. But I slept on my side, so I woke up the next morning. My shoulder was like, in my other shoulder. It shifted through my body.
Your whole feng shui was thrown off.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then so last night I did it again because there was 2 nights without a thing because the couches sold this morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. That's rough.
Yep.
I can't believe you slept on a floor.
Yeah.
And he took all your pillows.
And he took all my pillows, yeah.
I can't. That's so gross.
I do like a firm bed, though. Nothing firmer than the floor. It doesn't get firmer than that.
I'm like an in-between.
I love a firm bed.
You just want to sleep on a rock.
Yeah, like if a bed is too soft, I my legs already get like restless when I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
If I'm in a really soft bed, they get so uncomfortable.
Really?
It's awful, yeah.
I don't like, mine is one of those, oh God, what is it called? Not microfiber. Something, I don't know. But where it like conforms to your body. You know, you lay down and it like,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What the hell is that called?
Do you know what what's the word? I forget the word.
It'll come to us by the end of the episode. What is that?
I have one of those, and it's great in theory. I understand why it works.
Memory foam,
microfiber. God damn it! I have the same like
the right initials. Yeah, MF. Yeah.
But since I move so much, I'll like sink into like mummy pose. And then I'll like roll over, and there's like a big dent, and you're like in a hole, you know. Or like if I'm laying in the middle,
it's like falling off a cliff in your dream. Yeah.
Yes, if I'm laying in the middle, there's like a hole there, but like I put my leg over, and now it's like raised. Yeah. Like it's. Oh,
I'd love that.
It's weird.
I would love to have like my legs
high.
Yeah.
Sleep just upside down.
Yeah. Yeah. Dangle me from my toes.
Oh my God! Get one of those inversion tables. Have you seen those?
I have been on one.
How is it?
Pretty nice.
It's weird.
I can only be upside down for so long though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the blood. Yeah, there's that.
That's a thing.
But
I saw there's like a.
It's nice when it like cracks your back or like stretches your spine.
When like hanging on a pull-up bar. There's one of those on my running trail.
Yeah,
and so
we've talked about this before.
It's great. Yeah, when we talk about like it's great. Banger. Banger.
In other news.
Enough about sleeping.
Yeah. So Halloween. We'll be honest with you guys. Today is Halloween that we're recording this episode.
Yeah.
It is currently 8:00 at night. Kids are trick-or-treating everywhere.
Kids are probably almost done.
Probably, yeah. Kids trick-or-treat early.
Kids trick-or-treat because they're little. Parents don't want to be out late, and it's dark.
True.
And it's a school night.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, school.
So it's not a late
But we're going to act like Halloween has passed. Because for us, it has, right? Halloween for us was like early today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday
We've done any celebrating, no Halloween activities.
Yeah. I had work Halloween party. When is Ken? Cowboy Ken. Same thing I wore on the episode. And arguably, Riley and I were the hit of the party. Now, that will TBD, right?
Because I wasn't
there was a costume contest, and we entered, so we will see.
Why wasn't there one last year?
There was. Nobody ever picked a winner.
Yeah, I should have won.
I agree.
Emma and I should have won.
I agree.
Anyways, this is I would get really angry.
But there were some good costumes there. So we'll talk about some good costumes that we saw.
Yeah, so what did you see?
One of my favorites, group of 4, I think they're all CPs. Group of 4 CPs. They wore each color from the Disney Channel games. And they had had the shirts, they had like sweatbands. I've seen that. Yeah, they had like the socks that had like colored bands on them, white socks.
I've seen people do birthday parties.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They went it looked good. It looked great. What else did I really like there? It was them. Oh, another one was dressed up as the Carnotaurus from Dinosaur. Had a whole Carnotaurus costume.
Like inflatable one, or
no, just regular. Just wore the hat as a helmet. The head as a helmet is essentially how it sat on his head. Yeah, it was so good.
Man, that's cool.
It was. I have a picture of him chasing Riley and I.
That's good.
In Barbie form, we had the Barbie hands.
That looks so good.
Right?
Wait, what the heck?
Got it off Amazon. I don't know how well.
That's actually a really good dinosaur costume. You can kind of see the gist. See it.
There's us running away.
The Barbie pose.
Yeah, we had the Barbie hands.
That's great.
But we had some. There were some good ones.
That's impressive. I like that one.
Yeah. Oh my God, I almost forgot this one. Somebody went as the Lorax, full blown dressed as.
Yeah, my friend and I were that a few years ago.
You didn't tell me this.
Oh my God, I was the Wentzler and she was the Lorax.
I don't think you've ever told me this.
We went downtown and stuff. It was the funny.
It was so good.
Yeah, it's
so we got a picture hugging a tree.
That's great.
It was so good.
So great. We also had an office, not necessarily a Halloween party or anything, but we had you could wear costumes today, and people wore. There was ones inflatable ones. And it was a fat unicorn. And it's a cubicle office. So it's trying to maneuver through all these tight cubicles. And you can just see his head floating over the it was
That's
so
the
funny.
best.
And everyone else, there was no one really tried. I was just a Slytherin. I kept calling myself an NPC from Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Because I just looked like a
just
student.
A generic.
Yeah, just a student. I didn't have anything fancy. I was wearing the tie and button down, everything normal.
How far do you need to scroll?
This was 2 years ago. Please and thank you.
Oh, the eyebrows.
Yeah, she did the eyebrows, and they looked so good.
Oh my God. Was that her dropping it low on you as the Lorax?
Yeah. Damn. As one does. Yeah, and I had a Thneed, too.
A Thneed?
Yeah.
Thneed.
A Thneed. Is that...
Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite
Dr. Seuss book, story, movie?
Whatever. If you feel strongly.
Yes, but I can't remember it.
Describe it.
It's
what is the message?
It's
Starbelly Sneetches.
Can you start naming some?
Cat in the Hat.
No, not that one.
One Fish, Two Fish,
Red
Green
Fish,
Eggs,
Blue Fish,
Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham is a classic.
Banger, if you will.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Hop on Pop.
Never read Hop on Pop.
There's the Fox.
And the Hound.
In Socks.
Fox and Socks?
Isn't that one?
I don't know.
The Lorax. Horton Hears a Who.
Never that one.
The Grinch.
Do love the Grinch. Never actually read it. Just seen the movie. No, it's not. Which one am I thinking of?
Starbelly Sneetches.
I don't have a recollection now of any Dr. Seuss books. Dr. Seuss books.
I just named the places you'll go. Yeah. Fox and Socks. I was right.
Fox and Socks. Yeah.
If I ran the zoo.
No.
And to think I saw it on Mulberry Street. Yertle the turtle.
You're going too fast.
Oobleck. Bartholomew and the Oobleck was one of my favorites.
Isn't that the one with?
There's a Wocket in my pocket.
Yeah.
Wocket in my pocket. The Foot Book.
No.
I used to love the Foot
I don't know that I have a favorite anymore. I can't. Oh.
10 Apples on Top. Banger.
Is it the Thinks You Can Think? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The Thinks You Can Think, is that what I'm thinking? What
God.
does that say?
A pocket full of boners?
We're looking at the same one. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, hold up, Dr. Seuss. What's going on here? The Pocketbook of Boners.
I think we've gone too far on this list.
I need more information.
This ain't
An ominous of schoolboy howlers and unconscious humor. Okay.
Is this an adult book?
1931.
Shut up.
What can I have a snippet? Can I have information? What are howlers and blunders?
In the 30s, it sounds like funnies, like funny things, like
they
jokes.
called them boners back then?
This isn't...
No way. The Pocketbook of Boners contains 22 illustrations of boners, which they then put in parentheses howlers and blunders. Okay, I'm not seeing a single bonerooski there. Benjamin Franklin produced electricity by rubbing cats backward. Wow. When a northern soldier could not go to the Civil War, he sent a prostitute? Whoa! Dr. Seuss!
This is from the 30s!
Dude!
This is from the 30s!
Pocketbook of Boners. If you have never seen this book, I entice you all to buy it.
If you own this book, please...
If you own this book, please reach out to us.
Tell us what this is.
The Pocketbook of Boners. That's crazy. I think it's the Thinks You Can Think.
I was like, is that your favorite?
I think it might be.
I really like...
That's the only cover I can remember. This is the cover I was trying to think of.
I liked Oobleck because I made Oobleck a lot.
That's the non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I liked the 10 apples.
10 apples up on top.
And I like...
I remember that one, yeah.
Cat in the Hat, obviously, because cats.
Yeah.
And
Yertle the Turtle.
Yertle the Turtle.
Yertle the Turtle.
Who, like, genuinely... Who let this man do this?
Write
this, and the editor was like, "Yeah, this is
good.
Perfect." This is it. Did you ever read like Shel Silverstein?
No.
Like The Giving Tree?
No.
All right, well, never mind. You're uncultured.
Okay.
Anyways,
costumes.
Yeah,
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, I didn't see any cool ones in the office, but Sabrina Carpenter had a show
in Dallas. Lucky Texans.
I guess it was her Halloween show.
Yes.
And she decided to dress up. She had three
costumes that I have seen on TikTok
I've only
thus
seen
far.
3 on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
This is your
only
topic.
2 of which I care about. Which 2? Go ahead, pick. Of the 3, there was Playboy Bunny, there was Sandy from Grease, and there was Tinkerbell. Which 2 do you think
I think you're talking about the first 2, but I think you should talk about Tinkerbell. I think Tinkerbell was the best looking. You're gonna say Playboy Bunny.
Obviously is number 1.
Obviously.
I can't do Tinkerbell because like it's hard for me to find Tinkerbell attractive because she's a fairy.
She was a fairy. Because which version of Tinkerbell are you thinking of?
The
sassy
Tinkerbell
one
version.
Or the Tinkerbell movies?
I didn't watch the Tinkerbell movies.
Oh.
Okay, I watched the first one, I think.
Well, anyways, I thought she looked good as Tinkerbell.
Sure, she looks good, but like it's hard for me like to like be like, yeah, Tinkerbell's hot because she's a fairy for little kids at a park at a company that I work for.
Okay, but like what's the difference between all the princesses? Like girls dressing up as that for Halloween.
I don't find them attractive either.
All right, touche.
Do you find the princesses attractive?
They're gorgeous.
Sure, they're like beautiful.
But I'm saying like to do
they're
a
cute.
costume.
If you're doing like a sexy Cinderella.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking of like okay, but like yeah, but cats aren't sexy. But when girls dress up as a black cat.
Well.
So if you say oh it's Tinkerbell.
There's something about Tink though.
Just something
makes
about
me
the
just
icon.
just makes me a little uncomfortable.
All right, touche.
I don't know what it is.
Touche.
It's just something about it.
But she did Sandy.
She did do Sandy.
And she like matched up her costumes to the songs pretty well too.
Yes. But the Playboy bunch came
bunny.
out in the all black.
In the usual, she had the little towel with the ears.
Lost their minds.
The towel with the ears. Everyone's like, oh shit.
Yeah, but what she didn't do was give everyone a new Juno position. Yeah,
which is this is the first.
So she has not done it. Now she did say supposedly she had said I'm never gonna skip a Juno position, and then she technically did, but she like turned around and like said boo to everybody. Right. She like did it and then like no. Funny.
What would you call that position?
I wouldn't. I would say she was a tease that night.
Ghosted? Yeah, tease position. Yeah.
But again, it's they got to experience the Halloween concert. They ultimately win. Like it's so worth it.
You didn't need a Juno pose.
Yeah.
You got enough. You got a Playboy bunny.
You don't need anything more than that. Yeah.
Right.
Plus, again, it would have been weird seeing Tinkerbell do a sex position.
All right, touche.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I love, like, that's one of my favorite things are when celebrities or I guess singers do their Halloween concert and they actually
get into it.
Like, they wear a costume. Like, Harry Styles always does a really good, they call it Harry Ween. But I can't think of any other. Harry Ween, baby! Mwah!
I almost spit everywhere.
Yeah, for Harry.
Harry Ween. What in the world?
Ween. But I can't think of any other artists that do that.
Nobody comes to mind.
No one comes to mind that like actively dresses up for Halloween.
No.
For their like performance. However, Heidi Klum.
Yes.
Her Halloween. Do you follow?
No.
Do you know what she does every Halloween?
Doesn't she do something like weird? She goes like all out.
All out and throws the biggest Halloween party of the year for like all the celebrities.
Yes,
and stuff.
I did know about this. But she does like weird costumes.
Crazy. Not necessarily weird, but she spends like 10 hours in the makeup chair, like doing prosthetics and changing her whole thing.
Didn't she go as like a bird?
Yeah, she was a peacock last year.
That's what it was.
And her husband was an egg.
Yes, because he just had the fate. Like what?
But she was like,
That's what you mean when somebody's really, really attractive, and then somebody's an egg. Yeah.
Yes, when the.
Now I'm not saying that Heidi Klum as a peacock was attractive because she legitimately looked like a peacock.
No, but it's also like the effort level.
Yeah,
is kind of
and
funny.
he's wearing an egg.
An egg, but she also had a whole group behind her be the feathers. So she was just the like bird part, and then the fan was all like a.
So they had to travel together the entire night?
Yeah, well, they weren't connected, but like, they all stuck together.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The year before that, she was a worm.
I remember that. That was so dumb.
Really iconic. No, so
maybe I do
funny.
follow Heidi Klum.
You know a thing or two. She's been Jessica Rabbit before with like a ton of prosthetics. So she did the over-exaggerated shapes.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw somebody on TikTok dressing up, like getting their costume for
Elvira.
I
saw that TikTok. She had the prosthetic.
And I was like, whoa, mama!
it was like the
put
cartoon,
those bazookas away.
Eyes that like shoot out. Yeah, it was like one of those like suits. That was just, I saw the exact
chest piece.
Same.
I was like, what in the world?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, put those rockets away.
Jesus.
It was wild.
I'm just trying to scroll through.
And then she stepped back from the camera. She was like, they actually look real. I was like,
No, they don't. She was like a Barbie doll with like plastic.
I can see the shimmer.
The shine,
either you're really sweaty or those are fake boobs.
They're glistening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, But yeah, she hasn't posted or shown what her costume is yet because the party's right now.
Yeah.
But she doesn't tease. People ask her, reporters will be like, oh, what are you being for Halloween? What are you doing? She goes, I can't say,
That's hilarious.
And so no one knows. I don't know what she might have posted it by now.
Yeah.
We haven't checked. But I can't wait to see it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love when people go like crazy all out like that.
What was speaking of like Halloween specials, do you watch Dancing with the Stars? Were you going to bring this up? Or was I going to bring this up?
I mentioned this. I don't actively watch it, but did you watch the Halloween?
I don't. I have never watched Dancing with the Stars.
Have
this
you
year,
seen the Tarzan performance?
Yes, I have seen the Tarzan performance, and boy, oh boy, do I wish I was there for that.
When I say I learned it, because I was like, this is the coolest thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god is
that
right.
That was the hot.
But forget.
Okay, that was a kids movie with kids characters, and that was hot. with a very childlike song.
It's a good point. It's a good point. She's not Tinkerbell, though.
she's okay.
Yeah. But more specific. Again, I've never watched Dancing with the Stars. I never intended on watching Dancing with the Stars, but this season it has blown up on my TikTok because of Steven Ederazic and dancing with his partner Riley Arnold. Yeah. I think. Love her.
Yeah, she's super sweet. She just launched her boyfriend too, the football player, and I'm like, she's so cute.
Yeah. But also, like, I think part of it, why it's on my TikTok is because, one, he's very popular, but two, everyone says that he's my twin. And, like, even my own mother says that. Yeah. And so I think it's just brought up enough that TikTok is like, let's just show him Steven.
Yeah.
Pommel horse
This is all you need to see.
And I initially didn't see it. I was like, I don't look like this person at all. And then I think I told this before. I saw a silhouette picture of him where, like, you couldn't see his face. Because our faces are not the same.
Yeah.
But I saw a silhouette of him. And I was like, is that... I legitimately thought that it was me. I was like, did somebody Photoshop me in front of the Olympic rings? When did that happen?
I don't remember that night.
It was crazy. Like, our profiles look identical.
Same. Interesting. Okay.
But so I've been obsessed with them.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them all the way. I'm not actually watching it. I'm just catching it on TikTok after the fact.
Yeah, I'm not actively watching.
But their Halloween thing, they did a contemporary dance.
I watched part of it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Goosebumps. Yeah. Literal goosebumps.
They're killing it.
It was so good. And
they did not get a good score for it.
Riley got her first 10 ever. For as long as she's been part of Dancing with the Stars. I don't know how long that is. She got her first 10.
Damn.
Everyone like fan wise was like, that should have been a perfect score. It should have been 30s or 30 across the board.
What'd they get?
They got 10 and 2 9s.
Okay.
So they ended up with 28.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, that should have been a 30.
I've heard that this year the scores have not been made no sense.
Yeah, they've made no sense from what I've gathered as well. Again, I have no comparison because I've never watched it before.
Yeah, I've never.
But I also do the scores matter when the fans are voting? Like when America votes, do the judges matter?
I think only because they can influence someone's vote because they might make a comment about their dancing
that somebody didn't know
that someone might have not realized because it might be fan heavy. Like if you're like, oh my God, my favorite football player's dancing, I must only vote for him, and then they're like, oh, he sucks at dancing. You might be like, oh, you're right. Like those other people did do well.
But like if
not many people are gonna do that.
If people are, that's what I'm saying. Is like not many people are really gonna follow what the judges are saying if they want to vote for Pommel Horse Guy.
Right. They might. We don't actively watch. There might be some kind of vote system with their scores.
I don't think there is. I think it's entirely up to
America.
Yeah, up to America. Similar to the election, which again, if you're watching this episode, there's a good chance you already know, and we already know who the next president of the United States is.
Currently,
we do not know as of this recording.
After we know.
Yes.
So
for us, Election Day is coming up. For you watching this, Election Day has already happened. I hope as many of you that could and felt like it, got out there and voted.
Yes.
I am excited, but only for one reason.
I'm fucking nervous.
I'm only excited for one reason. I got invited to somebody's house for election night, and I said, yes, can we make a drinking game? And they said, oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, no, that's
and
fun.
I said, hell yeah, let's go. Because
good.
Ultimately, this is going to sound bad, but, do I care who becomes president? Not really. Do I care on behalf of many people in my life? Oh, very much so.
Yes. It won't impact you directly.
Yeah, because I'm a straight white man living in America. Anybody can be president. I'm going to do okay.
I'm like, that's great for you!
Yeah. So,
I'm so scared!
But I understand how much this election specifically means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested in it. Now, the drinking game.
What's your plan?
Two things. One thing. Anytime Steve Kornacki is on the screen with his map, touching that thing and giving me numbers and percentages, I'm taking a drink.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
I love Steve Kornacki. That man is my favorite part about election years and election season.
Sure.
Because he just makes it more fun. He makes it engaging. He makes it interesting. That man stays, I swear to God, in the office, in the news studio for days.
72 hours at least. Yeah.
He doesn't sleep.
He doesn't pee. He doesn't sleep.
They just have him hooked up to a thing.
Yeah, they just have IVs going up through the suit, so he doesn't have to like eat, sleep, or drink or anything. Yeah, I hate that part when it's super duper slow and it's just a live stream of just like, oh, one more vote for there.
I love it.
Oh, now it looks like there's another point there.
Give me a live stream of Steve in the background, just like doing math.
We just got Connecticut. Yeah.
What's so funny is like the states are gonna go red or blue.
Yeah, there's only.
And they're like, and this just in, New York State has gone blue. I'm like, really?
We're like, wow!
New York went blue like every year.
Christ.
Like,
California, shut up.
No, it didn't. That's like what we watch for. Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
The other swing states that I don't. Pennsylvania. I don't know what the other swing states are, I'm going to be honest.
Virginia's kind of hit or miss.
It'll swing sometime. There's swingers over there. Virginia is for lovers, after all.
We are. That's my state, baby.
Yeah.
We are for lovers. Yeah, I don't know. This election's going to be interesting, though.
It will
Next week will be a very interesting week for the nation. And so by the time we record, we will get to see all the aftermath and be able to talk about it. We'll have a whole, at least like a week probably.
Yes.
To just digest it, see what happens, get through all the vote counting and whatnot, and have a new president of the United States.
Yeah, because no matter what, we're getting somebody new in the like. There is no.
Regardless, there is a change coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so fucking scared.
Yeah. Now either it's a change that we've experienced before, or it's a change that we have yet to experience.
I think regardless, it's going to be it.
History is being made regardless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. It's a headache.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting.
It's crazy. I don't want to say I'm not like. I guess the word is like anxious, right? Like I'm not nervous, but I'm not like excited because it's weird to be excited about like. Ooh, politics, because I don't care about politics.
Right.
I actually hate politics.
Right.
But I'm like anxious. It's like a little bit of both.
I'm fucking nervous.
Yeah, you can be nervous.
I'm nervous. I live in Florida.
Yeah.
I'm fucking nervous.
Yeah, you're a woman in Florida. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. But whatever happens.
Whatever it does happen, unfortunately, will happen.
We will be fine. We'll survive.
We will eventually get through it, right? What's another 4 years, even if it does suck? Probably, actually, it's bad. That's a bad way of thinking. So I'm just going to retract that statement. Another 4 years of suck would be bad.
Yet again. You'll be fine.
I will be fine, yeah.
Oh, no, another 4 years of suck. That's rough.
Yeah.
What's your definition?
Yeah, actually, I mean, let's be honest. The past God knows how many years have been suck.
8.
8, yeah.
8.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
Let's get Obama back in. He just made it fun. When you saw Obama running around the White House playing basketball.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We just need like youthfulness.
I just need somebody young.
Yeah, I need someone who can breathe.
Yeah. I'd love to see a 35-year-old, like the bare minimum age you have to be.
I would love to see someone under 50. At least.
Oh my God, it'd be great.
Pull some strings and get up there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing in 4 years?
I'm not
running for president.
Old enough yet.
In 4 years? Damn,
I'm only 28. I will be 32.
I thought you were like.
When the next election comes
41.
up. I hate you. When the next election comes up, I will be 32. I will just miss the age. Actually, it'll be perfect because I'll be 36 when the next election comes up.
Yeah. So start the campaign.
Catch your boy Joe Sharkey
now.
Running for Prezi.
2036.
Yeah. If this pops off, if this podcast blows up by then,
2036.
I'll have everybody's votes.
No, I'm way over.
No, I will be 36.
You will be 36.
That's 8 years from now.
2032.
2032, I'll be 36. Oh. I hated that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ indeed.
Cheese
and rice. I've just blown through all the talking points I had.
We just been rambling. I have one thing, which I think is very, very important. The revival.
Oh yes.
Of Phineas and Ferb.
Okay.
This is a total change in topic.
Yeah.
They just announced at the New York Comic Con this past weekend, a week ago or so.
NYCC.
That Phineas and Ferb is coming back. They're going to have a new season in 2025. The last season of Phineas and Ferb came out, what did I say earlier? 2013? 2015. So it's been gone for 10 years by the time this one comes out. They've got pretty much the whole cast coming back.
Yeah. Is Dan something or another writing it again?
He's pretty active with that, still on social media.
Yeah, he is. I see him on TikTok all the time.
Yeah, so I can imagine he is. And Wizards of Waverly Place just had their reboot show come out yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah. And you had like the Fuller House. So there's all these shows coming back. Do you like? How do you feel about that? Because I hate it.
Really?
I don't like.
I like if they're like Fuller House. I enjoyed.
Really?
The first 2 seasons is what I watched,
okay.
and I liked them.
Okay.
After that, I fell off the wagon.
Sure.
Not because I didn't like it, just because I stopped watching. I never even found out what anything else was after that. Girl Meets World, liked it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Not because of Sabrina Carpenter. She was just an aftermath. She was just collateral damage from after the show. But I liked that show. I was upset when it ended because I thought it was like very well done. Because a lot of I think where the hate comes for the revivals is like they're like cheesy.
They are cheesy, but I'm also just like, why? Why
because
can't
nobody's
you let
original anymore.
Blind Dogs rest?
Because
no one's original, and I hate that.
Yeah, because it's hard to come up with ideas, and also because of us, because people our age are like, oh, shows used to be so good. I miss this show. I miss this show. I miss this show.
Oh, you like The Office? All right, we're gonna have The Cubicle and make a new show, and it's.
But that's what they do. It's like they bring shows back, especially because like I think a lot of the actors are like, I would love to play that character again, or I would love to do this, and so the actors like they hear from the fans, and the fans are like, oh my god, I'd love to see you as Justin Russo again, and so David Henry's like, I'd love to play Justin Russo. That was a great character,
right?
And then he comes back, and then they make the show, and it's like. It's cheesy. That's what it is.
I've heard the Wizards of Waverly Place one is really good because it's the exact same. Like, it is cheesy, but it's the same as it was. Okay. In terms of jokes. Selena Gomez is killing it. She has the same, like, attitude as, like, she did in the show. Like, they didn't change their characters. Yeah. They snapped right back into it.
I think Selena Gomez just plays all of her characters that way.
Yeah,
I don't know that she has a wide range of.
Well, she wasn't like that in Cinderella, another Cinderella story.
Oh, great movie.
Great movie. Wow. Talk about revivals. Bring back another Cinderella movie.
Yeah, I want another
rendition of Cinderella. Please. Yeah. No, but for the Phineas and Ferb one, it's different because those were individual episodes. Yeah. Like, I don't mind more content from that world. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they were individually contained and nothing's changing. Yeah. It's the same.
They're just starting again.
I think it's the next summer or something. Yeah. Like, they're going to just keep going. But shows like Fuller House or whatever, where just everyone's kind of grown up, I'm just like,
yeah, it's tough to enjoy. It's okay to
happen, but also, yeah, like,
I get it.
There's also the sense of like you feel old watching that.
Yeah,
I would rather just rewatch those older.
It's like
episodes.
Cringy at times.
Yeah, when you're just seeing this old actor and you're like, oh, I forgot I'm not 6 watching this like Saturday morning funnies. I'm now like 30 and this is so. I don't know. I personally am not a fan of them traditionally.
Yeah, I think if they're done well, again, like I think Girl Meets World is a really good example. Mm-hmm. I think that was very well done. Mm-hmm. But I can definitely see where like the, where it's like we're going a little bit
milking it. It doesn't need to exist.
Like I'm just waiting for like the Hannah Montana revival to come out.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's only.
They asked what's his name? Jason Earls? Is that the brother's name? They asked him on the red carpet because he was there for the Wizards.
They had a bunch of the Disney Channel stars there, which was so cool. Yeah. That was cool.
See, and that I'm okay with having like reunion parties or something, like the one night talk show where you bring everyone back and they chit chat. Yeah, give me that. But the whole like trying to force these people back into this role because that's what the people want. It's not that we want like that, it's just we wish like it never ended in the first place. You know what I mean? So I don't want a new version of it.
Yeah.
And I don't want a change of it.
I don't want a new older younger version.
Right.
Like it's like they're older, but it's for a younger audience than I am right now.
Right.
And so the show, that's where like the cringe comes from. The show comes across very cheesy, very cringy. Because back then, I'm sure it still felt the same to our parents.
Yeah.
Or to people older than us, at least.
But also...
It was meant for us back then.
Right. It's also tapping into a different generation now.
Yeah.
So they're making jokes and using
for
like
Gen
slang
Alpha, yeah.
for Gen Alpha, and you're like, oh,
you're like
you know, like Selena Gomez would not have said that.
No.
What's her character's name?
Alex Russo.
Alex Russo. You were like, Alex would not have ever said that, like back in our day.
Yeah.
But now
it's
she's
like
saying
hearing
it.
somebody older than you say lit.
Yeah.
Not that people say lit anymore at all.
People
but like,
in my office say Riz sometimes
Oh,
as a joke,
no.
and it. They're like,
Gives you
what?
the ick,
And
yeah.
they're like, that's your generation. I was like, no, that's like 2 generations below
yeah.
us. Like,
and also like
ugh.
you can't say it. Like,
No,
stop.
you're not allowed.
Yeah,
If I don't want to, you definitely can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I draw the line, you're cut off.
Yeah, like I try and keep up with the lingo.
Try to stay hip.
Yeah,
To the,
well,
to
no,
the lingo.
I try and like keep up with it just so I'm aware of what it means.
I don't know what jack shit means.
Yeah.
My TikTok makes no sense.
Oh my
sometimes.
god, yeah, skibbity.
It's
That's
Skib-
the one.
Ohio.
What is that one? What?
Ohio is one of them.
Like just the state?
I think yes. I don't know what it means.
I keep seeing comments about something.
I feel
Where they're like this.
Being like, what does Ohio mean?
I don't know, but there's one. It's like, and I'm gonna probably sound stupid because you probably do know what it means. But there's one. It's like the comments are. It sounds like a something, and then it's just called. They like put the word like AHH, and then like song or another word after that.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I wish I could explain it better, but I read this comment, I go, is this even English?
If you're not even, but the thing is, we also made up words.
Yes, but like they're not making up words; they're using words.
Yeah.
That okay, that's an exception. I'm talking about this one right now.
Yeah,
They're
whatever
like,
you're doing.
that sounds like song. I'm like, what is it? What are you saying?
You are deviating from the English language.
I'm like, you're just
Slow down.
writing gibberish now. And I'm sure that my mother probably feels the same way about how me and my siblings grew up talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like, I mean, think about it, right? Like
swag.
It was our. Well, you're a different generation, technically speaking, based on when you were born. But like, it was our age group, our age demographic, our generation, who like shortened texting.
Yeah.
To
the LOL,
yeah,
OG,
LMAO,
TBH, yeah LMAO.
ROTFL.
Yeah. No one says that anymore.
I know.
That's your generation,
Yeah.
actually. Mine did not do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that, but I felt like that made sense.
My Facebook posts from years ago.
Do you have a MySpace?
I did, yeah. My Facebook posts from years ago are like, they'll still pop up on my time hop. So cringy. Because I would type on Facebook like I was texting. So it would be like, I'd put the word
having
you.
A great day, LOL. You
would just be the letter
are-
U. Yeah, you are, or like, oh god, it was so like, looking back at it, I'm like, why didn't I just type the
G8.
word? You mean GR8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
G8 would just be gate.
Maybe that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but it was just like so.
That's so funny.
Text would be just TXT. You
Yeah.
never put the E in there.
Even
Vowels
though
didn't exist.
Vowels didn't exist. Just one letter made
Yeah.
all the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Please, always PLZ. That I
Please.
think
I still use
I think
that.
I'd be like, text me please.
Take me, please.
Text me please. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? What was wrong with 13, 14, 15-year-old Joe? Just so cringy.
Trauma.
Oh god, I see it on my time hop every day.
What is the worst age of your like lifetime in terms of like cringy? Like if you look at a single picture from that
Sophomore year of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it got darker.
No. Well, that's all right.
It's fine.
Sophomore year of high, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Sophomore year of high school, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, I had like, for like a good chunk of the year, massive pimple just right here on my chin.
Lived there. It was his home.
My hair was like, it like curled up on the ends. It was so long. I didn't want to ever get a haircut.
Oh
and
my
not only that,
God.
I never styled it. My hair was greasy all the time.
You wear like a hat and do like the hat
No.
dent?
No.
Oh, you just...
I just had nothing. I would wake up, I would shower, and I would dry my hair off, and I would just like maybe comb it.
Yeah.
But I didn't put anything in my hair.
That's
I didn't start
crazy.
styling my hair legitimately until like probably like the end of senior year going into college.
That's insane.
And I was like, how did anybody let me go through so much of high school looking like a fucking thumb? A legitimate thumb.
That's fun.
Oh my God.
I
can't believe it.
I don't think I have any evidence of me in 8th grade. 8th grade was my like year.
Yeah.
I cut my hair to my like chin. I had a bob.
The old Karen cut.
Yeah, I had a Karen cut, and because my hair is so thick, she did not cut any layers in it, so it was all one length and straight out, so it made like a triangle type thing here. I really got into like I had always been into Marvel, but I got really into like wearing more clothes that expressed my interests. So I had like a Marvel Infinity scarf that I wore because 8th grade, what movie came out that year? 2015.
Oh,
was that?
It was Guardians is 2014.
No, was that Ultron?
Age of Ultron, yes.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah, so when the day it released or whatever big movie came out, I wore like a full-on Marvel outfit and like had Marvel nails and everything to school because I was like, the movie's coming out today and I'm so excited. Oh my God. And I was a fucking dweeb. I also hate middle school as a whole.
I wonder if we would have been friends like
at any point.
Yeah.
No. I was a lot better in high school.
Yeah.
I still wasn't. I was never cool. But I still am not cool. But I was the worst. I was cool in elementary school because no one's cool, so therefore everyone's cool. Like, everyone gets along.
Yeah.
Middle school is where division starts happening.
Yeah.
It's not cool. And then high school is where, like, that division is, like, settled, you know? And I was just, like, a floater at the time because of, like, all my sports teams and whatnot. But, yeah, I don't like thinking about 7th to, like, a little bit of 9th grade.
Yeah.
I also got braces in 9th grade, and that was rough.
Yeah.
Because most people had braces in middle school.
Yep.
Around me. Or, like 6th grade to 8th grade.
Yep.
And I got them in 9th grade. So I had them 9th to 10th for, like, a year and a half, and I was mad because no one else had fucking braces except for me. And I had all the rubber bands and shit. Oh, and I did not wear
Classic
the things.
Brace face.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But
well,
anyways,
let's take it to trivia.
Trauma. Let's go on to trivia. I don't want to relive middle school anymore.
Pick a number.
Let's go with. Oh, it's not Halloween trivia. Yeah. Let's go with number 9.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Who was the wife of Alexander Hamilton?
Wait, hold on. I gotta sing in my head.
To sing it?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still
Locked
writing.
in.
Still writing. I think I spelled last name right. Yes, I did.
I'll do last name, sure.
Oh, I'm doing last name.
Can I say?
You can say.
I know you know it.
Yeah.
Is it Eliza Schuyler?
It is Eliza Schuyler.
Yes!
Elizabeth Schuyler is technically, but everyone
Eliza
in the show. Yeah.
And Peggy.
Yeah.
I had to
Fucking
sing
Peggy.
to remember which one was the Sky, and then I had to remember the
last name.
Schuyler sisters.
Yep.
Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, work.
So that's 2 points each.
I gotta drink way more.
Yeah, that first trivia question, and we got it right off the bat.
In the new location.
So you're at 2, 4, 6. I'm at 4.
Woo!
Yeah. Where can the people find you?
The people can find me at Lou.McDonald. That is LUU.McDonald. That's 2 U's.
2 U's.
Not a W. And that's the only place you can find me. My eat of the week. Ooh, I had Olive Garden yesterday.
Oh my god!
And I had leftovers for lunch, which is even better. But they're doing the unlimited pasta right now. Banger. I had a nice little pasta bowl, some breadsticks. Stole some breadsticks for lunch too.
Always.
Woo! Tasty.
Nice.
Where can they find you?
You can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography and my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. My eat of the week is I think it's called the Little Greek Restaurant. Up in like that plaza by Target.
Sure.
I had a Greek chicken gyro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good, but it had a lot of what's that sauce?
Don't look at me.
The Greek sauce.
The Greek sauce. I don't eat Greek food.
Tzatziki? Something with a T and a lot of Z's. The Greek sauce. Tzatziki? There's another Z. I think it's tzatziki. Tzatziki.
Don't hurt yourself.
Tzatziki.
Whatever the Greek
the American
sauce.
version of it.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of it, so it was a little overpowering, but it was very, very good.
Oh my god.
Did I get a side with that? No. Yes. No. But I did have a drink, and it was good. Maybe it was a Dr. Pepper.
A drink.
Maybe it was a Pepsi. It was a Pepsi.
Did it have ice in it?
No, it was a bottle.
Wow, so it's perfect for you.
Yeah, love it. Love it. It was nice and cold.
Nice and crisp.
Yeah. As the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast and on Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast. And then subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you next week from God knows where.
Who knows what we'll be.
Bye, everybody.